Hi, I'm Tony Staunton, Irish bartender out of Chicago. After years of drinking, I decided to take a year off. So as I begin my journey, I decided to ask fellow bartenders what they do to stay healthy and avoid the industry hazards of the bar business. Welcome to Wide Awake 52. Kraig Rovensky, welcome to Wide Awake 52.
Yeah,
thank you for being here.
Of course, thank you.
All right. Well, tell me a little bit about yourself in the hospitality industry.
Yeah, I mean, in a little bit different way of being involved in the hospitality industry, I was in the band for 10 years. I sold t-shirts and did merch and all that sort of things. And actually, my first job in the hospitality industry, I worked at an Olive Garden back home in Edmonton, Alberta. But I fell in love with like beer and whiskey and cocktails in general, kind of when I was traveling and touring, and I was trying to pop in at like, you know, best cocktail spot in that city and different things like that. And eventually, as I decided to retire from music, I kind of just made sense. It was like I already have all of the knowledge of this. It's like, let's just go get the skills of that. So, yeah, I've been in Seattle for about 6 years. I've been bar managing a lot of different places. Right now, I'm currently opening up my own spot called Life on Mars.
That's exciting.
Yeah, thank you.
Check it out, Life on Mars. Check it out. So you've been in a band. You were in a band and you toured. So you've already gone through the whole young person going through having fun with alcohol and so on.
Yeah, I lived the rock star life. Yeah.
Yeah. So you kind of done. So by the time you got behind the bar, you were already kind of through it already. You were over it basically, I should say.
Totally.
So what would be the advice for younger people who are starting off, and you get invited to all these tastings, and people want to buy you drinks, and what's your technique to kind of find a happy medium?
Yeah, to me it's I guess pacing yourself, not just that day, but in life in general. I mean, I guess the way that I've kind of taken my professionalism in the hospitality industry has been more just kind of like, I have a lot of respect for what I do, and I have a lot of respect for the people that made the things that I get to work with on a daily basis. And to me, like, getting drunk is a byproduct of everything. It's going to happen. You can't avoid it, but it's you don't appreciate it as much once you're too far. So it's, if you're going to go to these tastings, like, why are you getting all, like, if you're going to get drunk, you're not enjoying whatever they're presenting to you in the first place. It's also just, you hate dealing with those people in your bar, so why would you become that person in the end? And I know it's like, you go into the realm of like addiction, and those other things get like hard in that respect. I guess it's being aware of yourself as you are a young bartender and starting to dive into it, just being aware of like what your body actually needs.
Nice. And what do you do for your? What do you do when you're not crushing and running, opening bars, working all the time? What do you do for your me time?
I don't know if I have those right now, but
do you still play an instrument, or do you kind of?
I kind of gave up music a long time ago. I tried to teach myself the banjo and have dealt with that a little bit, but I mean, I take time. I read, I go on walks, and I find that a lot of people, it's their off time from working behind the bar is just going to other bars or reading about spirits, or like just fully embracing that lifestyle, which is great, and it's good to be like a professional in those senses. But like having another thing outside that's totally unrelated to booze. I mean, I spend time in meditation or doing yoga or running or just walking and those sort of things. It's good to have a balance of life.